Now the topic before us is apostrophe s and just s, mastering possession and plurals. Here we will discuss the most common error of mixing up possession and plural. What it means? Let us understand the same with an example, then we will proceed. Suppose we write a word cat, another word dog. We write both these words twice. In one, we write apostrophe s, cats, dogs, and in other, we put s, simply s. So, what is the difference between these two, cats and cats? Though, while speaking, both are same, both the words are same, dogs, same, but there is difference between both these two words. Here, cat apostrophe s means possession. Here, cats, where we have added s after cat, it means plural, more than one cat. If we simply write cat, it is singular form. If we put s, it becomes plural. Same in the case of dogs, dog apostrophe s and dogs. So, if while writing in the sentence, if we mix up these two, that is in place of apostrophe s, we make use of plural form of cats, or in place of plural form we use possessive form, the meaning is totally different, or the message is incorrect. What we write is wrongly conveyed to the other side. What we want to convey, but the other understands wrong because we have mixed up possession with plural. So let us read. One of the most common mistakes in English grammar involves confusing possession, indicating ownership, or possession, with plural forms indicating more than one. This can lead to misunderstandings or unclear communication. Possessive form versus plural form. Possessive form. Possessive form shows ownership or relationship, which is typically formed by adding an apostrophe and s to a singular noun, or just an apostrophe to a plural noun. For example, Jacob's car, that is, the car belongs to Jacob. Students' books, that is, the books belong to students. It is plural possessive. Students are more than one. Students are possessive. If we write students, student apostrophe s, it becomes possessive. If we simply write students, it becomes plural form. Here, students books, it is plural. Here we have put apostrophe after students, it becomes possessive, plural possessive. We take the example of possessive form. The cat's food bowl was empty. That is, it means that food bowl belongs to cat. We now discuss plural form. It indicates more than one. It is often formed by adding s or es to the noun. As already discussed, cat plus s, cats, dog, dogs, pen, pens, bus, buses. Bus plural form is buses by adding es, box, boxes, beach, beaches. The plural form of cat is cats. Cats are known for their independent nature. So while writing the sentence, we are not to mix possessive form with plural form or vice versa. So common mistakes and examples are there. All students' projects are due tomorrow. In both the cases, are due tomorrow is same. All the is same. Projects are same. What is the difference? Difference lies here. Students. Here we are discussing all the students. All means more than one. But in the first case, the student has been shown in a single form. It is singular form. So it is wrong. Apostrophe should not be there because we are discussing all the students. That is, students are more than one. All the students here, it is okay. The projects belong to all the students. So here students with apostrophe. Plural possessive form is there. It is okay. All the students' projects are due tomorrow. I have too many books. Use of apostrophe here to show plural form is wrong because we are talking about books, many books, plural form of books, books, book, books. It is singular form, it is plural form. I have too many books, it is correct. The children eat their lunch. The children eat their lunch, which is correct. Child is a singular form and the plural form is children. Here, the children eat their lunch. Use of apostrophe here is incorrect because here we have wrongly used apostrophe. Here possession is not to be, possession form of is not to be written. Possession form is not required. Here plural form is required. Children. Because child is not, plural form is not children's, it is children. So we have already used children, so here it is okay. Next is the cats are playing outside. Here we are talking about more than one cat, plural form of cat. So here it is okay. Here to make use of apostrophe s to indicate plural form of cats is wrong. I borrowed my friend's book. In this first sentence, you can see that book is single. So one book is pertains to one person. So I borrowed my friend's book. Here it is okay. It is wrong. Here we are concerned with ownership or possession of the book. The book belongs to one friend. Note sometimes we use an apostrophe before s as a contraction, such as he is stands for he is, or she is for she is, or he is also stands for he has, or she's a contraction stands for she has. Now we are to test whether we have been able to understand the difference between possession and plural forms. The dogs are barking loudly. Here we are talking about the dogs. Dogs are in plural form. Dog, dogs. Here the use of apostrophe is wrong. Here we are not to be concerned with possessive form. We are concerned with plural form. I need to return the books to the library. Here I have borrowed some books from library and I have to return the same to the library. So here we are concerned with the plural form of books and not with the possessive form of books, and not with, we are concerned with plural form and not with the possessive form. So here it is wrong. Here it is okay. Next is my parents' car is parked outside. Next is my parents' car is parked outside. In first case, there is apostrophe s out after parent, and in other case, parents apostrophe. So here it is wrong because the car belongs to both the parents and the parents are plural. Both the parents, the car belongs to both the parents. So here possessive form is to be used. Plural form is there. Plural form parents and parents apostrophe possessive. Parents possessive form is there. The implies are meeting in the conference room. It means that more than one imply. That is plural form is to be considered and not the possessive form. So here it is wrong. It is okay. By understanding the difference between possessive and plural forms, the writers can avoid common mistakes and improve the quality and correctness of their writing so that the message is correctly conveyed and understood by the readers. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course. Now the topic before us is the ultimate guide to who, whom, whose and whose. No more confusion. These four words, who, whom, whose or whose, sound similar. They can be a source of confusion for many writers because when we want to use the same in writing, they may create some sort of confusion in our mind. So it is necessary for us to understand how to use them correctly so that we are in a position to convey our message correctly to the readers. Firstly, we will understand the meaning of who. It is a subject pronoun and it is used as a subject of a sentence or question word referring to a person or people. It refers to a person performing the action or in a state of being. We will understand the usage of word who with the help of examples. Who ate all the apples? The apples have been eaten by someone. The question is who? Who ate all the apples? The door is left open. Who left the door open? The person who called you is my friend. Some person is going to the party. She is going to the party. Who is going to the party? Who? Who wants pizza for the dinner? It is a question mark. Next is whom. It is object pronoun. It is used as the object of a sentence referring to a person or people. Whom refers to the person receiving the action or being affected by it. We will understand the usage of whom with the help of examples. Letter was addressed to someone. To whom the letter was addressed? Whom did we hire to join the marketing team? The person whom you called is my friend. Whom did you see at the party? You may have invited someone to party. Whom did you invite? So we understand the examples of whom. Now comes whose. Whose is a possessive pronoun. It shows ownership or belonging to someone or something. We understand the usage of whose with the help of example. Whose book is this? Who shows ownership. Whose turn it is? Is it to wash the dishes? There may be some students which are residing in a room collectively and they may be washing the dishes one by one. One day a student may be doing the job, another day another student may be washing the dishes. So whose turn is it to wash the dishes. The person whose car is parked outside is my neighbor. Whose represents the ownership? Whose car? This is the book whose cover is red. Here apostrophe has been used. Who apostrophe s means who has or who is. So this is the book. If we say who is cover is red or who has cover is red is wrong. So this is wrong. This is the book whose cover is red. This is the proper word. Whose shows the ownership or belonging to someone. That is the cover is red. Whose book's cover is red. And next is who apostrophe s. It is a contraction for who is or who has. When we use this contraction in a sentence, we have to understand whether this sentence actually means who has or who is. Here in the first sentence, it is used only in informal context. It is very important. We should not, or normally we should not use the contraction in formal writing. It is to be used in only in informal writings. Who is driving the car? We must understand whether who is stands for who has or who has. It is only with the when we with the passage of time, when we study, we read, we understand whether who apostrophe s stands for who is or who has. Only with the passage of time or with studying, reading, learning, we can understand this, whether who stands for who is or who has. Who has won the match? Who is there? Who has seen my keys? More examples. Who? The teacher who teaches this class is very knowledgeable. Who wants to volunteer? Whom? The student whom the teacher praised is very intelligent. Whom did you invite to the event? Next is whose. Whose shows belongingness. Who? The artist whose paintings are displayed here is very talented. Do you know whose jacket is this? Is who apostrophe s contraction is there? Who is going to the concert tomorrow? Who has finished their homework? Next, misusing the contraction who apostrophe s. Who apostrophe s should only be used in contractions. Whose book is this? It is wrong, because it will mean who is book is this, or who has this, who has book is this. It does not make any sense. So whose book is this? Whose shows possession. So this is the correct sentence. Whose book is this? Tips and tricks. If the pronoun can be replaced with he or she, I or they, use who. If the pronoun can be replaced with him, he, her, me or them, use whom. It is also to note that we are to use the contraction who apostrophe s sparingly in formal writing. We are to use this contraction of who is or who has only or mostly in informal writings. In formal writing, we should opt for full who is or who has. Practice questions. Here we will have to find out whether the word who or whom or whose or who is or who has fits properly in the sentences given. The person dash found my wallet is very kind. Who found my wallet is very kind. To whom did you give the gift? It is a recipient whom shows the person who is receiving. To whom did you give the gift? Dash book is on the table. Whose book? Belonging, sense of belong. It is shows the possession or ownership. Dash going to the conference next week. Whether who going to the no. Whom going, it is not okay. Who's going, it is also not okay. Who is going? Who apostrophe s. Who is going? The athlete who won the race is my cousin. Next, she is one whom everyone admires. Dash house are we visiting today? We are raising a question. Whose house? Ownership of the house is with which person? Whose house or possession? Dash taken my pen from the desk. Who has or who is? Contraction we have to use. Who has? Whose? Who apostrophe s. The woman dash car broke down needs help. There is some woman on the road whose car has broken down. She needs help. The woman whose car belongs to that woman. Whose car? Do you know who coming to the party? No. Whom coming to the party? No. Who's coming to the party? It is also not okay. Who is contraction? Who apostrophe s. Who is coming to the party? To the meeting? They argued about who? No. Whom? No. Whose fault? The fault was done by which person? Whose fault it was? Dash phone is ringing. Whose phone? Who is the owner of the phone? Whose phone is ringing? So here we have been able to understand the difference between who, whom, whose, and who apostrophe s. By understanding the distinctions and practicing with examples, you will be a master of who, whom, whose, and who apostrophe s, ensuring clear and grammatically correct communication. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.